All right, those were all of the day's top headlines, but let's take a look at how Dalal Street fared yesterday. The market failed to hold on to its opening gains and declined to end in the red. The Nifty ended the day below the 11,500 mark, while the Sensex closed over 200 points lower. Nifty Bank, which in fact hit 30,000 in early trade, lost steam along with the overall market to end the day with cuts of around 0.8%. For the week, though, both the Nifty and Sensex managed to gain around 0.5% each. Hopping across the globe now, it was red all across Wall Street as well. Dow dropped more than 450 points, with the S&P 500 posting its worst day since January. Global growth fears and Federal Reserve's more cautious economic forecast sparked investor worries. CNBC's Josh Lipton joins in now with all of the key highlights. Over to you, Josh.
U.S. stocks finishing the day sharply lower amid mounting concerns over slowing economic growth. The Dow sunk 459 points, the S&P fell by 54, and the Nasdaq also down 196. Existing home sales making the largest monthly jump ever in February, skyrocketing 11.8% compared with January, according to the National Association of Realtors. Realtors attributing the jump in demand to dropping mortgage rates and home prices. Shares of Boeing sinking again today as Indonesian airline Garuda cancels its $6 billion order for 49 737 MAX aircrafts. This is the first publicly confirmed attempt to cancel an order for the troubled jet. And Papa John's announced its newest board member, NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal. The former NBA star is investing in 9 Papa John's restaurants in Atlanta and will serve as a brand ambassador for the company. That's the action from the U.S. market. Now back to you in Mumbai.
All right, thanks a lot for that, Josh. But shifting focus now, Special Counsel Robert Mueller delivered his highly anticipated report yesterday on Russian meddling in Donald Trump's 2016 election. CNBC's Iman Havers rounds up all of the highlights.
According to NBC News, the Attorney General William Barr has received the Mueller report. That would indicate that the Mueller investigation of possible collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia is now officially over, and his final verdict has been turned over to the Attorney General. No word on what that report contains. Presumably, the Attorney General will release some details of the findings at some point in the future. No timeline has been established for the release of that. This is an investigation that dates back to May 17th of 2017. Robert Mueller, the former FBI director, has been investigating and charged a number of officials. He's charged 34 individuals and 3 companies during the course of this investigation. 6 of those are former Trump advisors. 26 are Russian nationals involved in hacking and other misdeeds, according to Robert Mueller, the special counsel. Now, what happens? That's a good question. William Barr, the Attorney General, has said that at some point he will release details. And during his confirmation hearing, he said he'll be as transparent as possible, but consistent with current law. The law does not require that this report become public. Ultimately, the regulation under the special counsel statute requires that this report become confidential and confidentially submitted to William Barr. So now we know that Barr has that report. He'll make those determinations. Not clear at what point the rest of us will see what Robert Mueller has found, Melissa.
All right, thanks a lot for that, Iman. But